Hi everyone, this is Fiona Edgar. I'm the owner of Scorpio Moon Karmic Astrology and Tarot, and I've come here today to discuss the full moon in Aries, which is happening tonight or early tomorrow morning, depending on where you are in the world. So, I normally type out my articles, but I'm kind of pushed for time at the moment. I just got back from my honeymoon. So I decided to record some audio instead. Okay, so first of all, what is the full moon? The full moon is when the sun and the moon are in opposite signs, and what that means is highlighting the full moon highlights opposing forces in our lives. It illuminates a life area and creates an ending or a change. So, because this full moon is the sun is in Libra and the moon is in Aries, this is highlighting, um, opposing forces between us and other people. So, this full moon is going to affect our relationships, it's going to affect how we see certain people, our friendships. This full moon is also connected to the Mars retrograde. So, this was the summer of Mars retrograde. We're kind of wrapping up those stories now. And this full moon is bringing an ending to the stories or themes of that retrograde. So, yes, that was a very challenging time. Um, this full moon is also challenging, but it's kind of like the final nail in the coffin for issues that we were experiencing all summer long. So, yeah, um, this full moon is conjunct Chiron. Chiron is the planet that rules over wounds. It's called the wounded healer. Chiron, in my view, is the planet of the shaman. So the shamans are the wounded healers. Anything that Chiron touches is a very sore spot. Some people believe that the wounds of Chiron can't be healed, but we can use them to heal other people. So, a full moon conjunct Chiron, it's going to bring up some drama, it's going to bring up some arguments, it's definitely going to bring up some wounds and issues that have been ongoing, possibly since childhood. So, I'm just warning you, I'm not going to sugar or candy coat this. It is going to be difficult, but these issues are being brought up for a reason, and that is so that we can deal with them once and for all. So the moon is in Aries in this full moon. There may be some arguments, there may be some fighting, but we are being asked to stand up for ourselves. Do not turn the other cheek. If there are people in your lives that are abusing you, taking advantage of you, it is time to end those relationships, or if that isn't possible, for us to stand up to them. So, the next aspect that I'm going to look at, the full moon is also square to Saturn. This is a difficult one. Our minds are going to be, we're going to be feeling depressed. There's going to be a reality check about certain people in our lives. So, we may have been certain people that have been part of our lives for a long time. The rose tinted glasses may suddenly fall off, and we may see them for who they are. They may be manipulators, abusers. So, yes, this is going to be difficult, but this is all for our greatest good. So, we also have Saturn opposite Mercury in this chart. That means that there may be some difficult conversations coming. We may have arguments. We may get to tell certain people in our lives things that we have been keeping in. The sun is in Libra in this chart. Librans are known for kind of sitting on the fence and for kind of being peacemakers and not really telling their true opinions about things because they don't want to rock the boat. Okay, if you've been doing that with certain people in your life during this full moon, you're going to kind of lose it with them. You know, there's going to be an argument, there's going to be fireworks, okay? But like I said, this is all for your greatest growth. These people may not have a place in your life anymore. Listen, guys, Jupiter is in Scorpio. It's been in Scorpio for almost a year. It's wrapping up its Scorpio stories. When Jupiter is in Scorpio, you cannot hide. Nothing can hide. You're going to see the truth about everything, the world around you. You're going to see the truth about people that you thought were your friends, your lovers, your family. You know, this is nothing can hide. So, this full moon is kind of edging you towards the end of your Jupiter and Scorpio story. So things are going to get pretty heated between now and October. I think it's October when Jupiter changes signs. So the full moon is going to create a crisis that creates a change in the relationship. That cannot be avoided. So just go with it, guys. It's going to be tough. If you need further insight into any of your relationship issues, you can book a private reading with me. My website is www.scorpiomoonkarmicastrology.com. Book a private reading with me. I can do relationship charts. I'm also a tarot reader. I'm a clairvoyant. So there are some good points about this full moon. Saturn, the planet of karma. Saturn is the grandfather of the planets, so he's making a good aspect to Uranus. To me, this is going to be an aha or an epiphany. You're suddenly going to realize that you've possibly been wasting time on people that don't deserve your love, they don't deserve your friendship. Truth is what we're aiming for here. So this is bringing us towards the end of the shadow of Mars is currently in the shadow period, so we're creeping towards the end of that. So this is going to be a pretty explosive full moon. Like I said, I'm not going to candy coat it for you, so hold on to your hats. Try not to go in with all guns blazing. If you have something to say, to someone that's pissed you off, try to be diplomatic and try to use tact. Those are both Libran traits. But make sure that you stay assertive and don't sugarcoat anything. If someone has hurt you, you need to tell them. And don't back down from any arguments. Stand your ground. It's very important that you do that. So that was my analysis of this full moon, guys. My name is Fiona Edgar. You can find my work on Facebook if you search for Scorpio Moon Karmic Astrology and Tarot, or you can book a reading through my website. It's www.scorpiomoonkarmicastrology.com. Thank you, guys. Goodbye.